Hey everyone, Daniel Los Angeles here. I'm interviewing Womack and Bowman this time. We're in Glendale, California. As you can see behind me, they do some crazy aerial stunts. Check out the interview. But we're also talking internet marketing, email list, how to build that up, as well as their Facebook and Instagram. So definitely check it out. And here it is. I ask local organizations their top marketing techniques. This is the Daniel Los Angeles Asks Show. Hi, I'm Daniel Los Angeles, and only in Glendale, ladies and gentlemen, Womack and Bowman performing their Aerial Silks act. Take it away, guys. Hey everybody, we are in Glendale, California, and I'm here with the co-founders of Womack and Bowman, Brett Womack and Rachel Bowman. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your place. This place is unbelievable. What do you guys do here?
Well, we are an aerial art studio. So our name is Womack and Bowman The Loft, and we are in Glendale. We offer about 25 classes a week. Yep. Aerial art, so we do silks, we do trapeze, we do the lyra, which is the hoop. We do hammock, rope, right?
Rope, yeah. We have also flexibility classes here.
Yes.
And we started out as an aerial duo before we opened our school about 6 years ago. And did a lot of performances together, a lot of shows, and then we decided to open up a studio together about 4 years ago, and then we moved here to Glendale about 18 months ago.
And how did you choose Glendale as your place to open up at?
Well, we found this awesome location. It's quite challenging to find really high ceilings.
Right, that's a must, right?
Yeah, and we also really liked the area.
Glendale just has this great kind of more relaxed vibe, and it's just, there's lots of cool things around here to do for shopping and restaurants, and just kind of like a nice central place as well near the freeway, so we can get our clients that come from very far sometimes to be here.
So in addition to your studio, you also have online courses. If you could tell us a little bit more about that as well.
Yeah, so we have a couple of online courses. Our flagship course is Master the Silks, and that is a step-by-step guide to mastering the aerial silks for advanced aerial students. So it's basically an online course that we teach a lot of combinations and tricks and choreography and artistry and musicality, and there's a certification component to it as well. And we have students from all over the world, I think 250
Yep.
students from all over the world, yeah. So they participate in this online course. We also have a Facebook group for that course. So we're on that daily coaching the students no matter where they live in the world. So it's a really cool way that we can educate and sort of spread our message and teach and influence the lives of other people that are all over the world that might not have access to a studio where they are.
And like she was mentioning with Facebook, the component of them being able to film themselves and then post the video in there, it's really accessible, so really easy for us to visually see their mistakes or corrections or, give them positive feedback as well.
Oh, so you'll give them advice on what they're doing.
Exactly.
Oh, that's really cool.
So they'll watch our videos, learn from them, and then we'll help them if they have any questions.
That's nice. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the online store, the online classes, you have the studio here. How are you bringing in these people? What is your top marketing technique?
I would say our email list is pretty major. Our Instagram following also helps, but mostly because that feeds into the email list.
Okay.
Email marketing has been the most powerful tool for us.
Okay. Well, let's break it down. Let's talk about the email first. So, what are you sending out to your fans?
Okay, so we generally send out a newsletter like once a week, which is full of like tips and tricks, and we try to really make that be something that people want to open and learn from. And in order to sort of tantalize them and motivate them to opt into that email, we give them like a free gift. So there's different things like a cheat sheet that is related to aerial. We also have like a free workshop that's a video that they get if they opt into our email list. So we sort of offer this free gift as a means of coming on into our email list and joining our tribe.
And how many people are on that list right now?
Right now we have 13,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have a big audience that you're sending this out to.
Yeah, they're great audience. Aerialists from all over the world. Yeah.
Very cool.
And we've also invested in Facebook ads.
Yes.
So that is a big push for helping us build the email list.
And that actually, in the last year, we've really stepped that up, and we noticed a jump in the past year from 4,000 to 13,000.
In the email list?
Yeah, from Facebook ads, primarily, yeah.
So Facebook ad, that's a big one for you. I personally have seen your ads on Facebook. You guys are like targeting me everywhere I go.
Nice.
So tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we try to change up the ads, but really, it's all about offering that sort of free gift to people so they can come on into our email list. It's also about giving them good content, like inspiring videos of things that we're working on, performances, so sort of aspirational components. So that really helps us build the brand, build our numbers on Facebook as well as our email.
And what are you showing on these Facebook ads?
Well, usually they're a combination of like material that we either perform, like some of the shows we've done, or some of the material that we're working out here in the studio that we'll be teaching if it's a workshop. So it's generally like aerial performance stuff that we have.
Right.
And then we also have, we'll put text on there if there's going to be a cheat sheet or like learn the top 3 things about this, and then people are like, ooh, I want to know what that is.
Yeah.
And so they'll join the list.
Yeah, I checked you out on Instagram, and then after I checked you out, I went onto Facebook, and that's when I started seeing your ads. So because I saw you on Instagram, the Facebook ads started popping out.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I thought that was really clever.
Yeah.
So that was cool. So let's talk about Instagram, because you have 71,000 people following you.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. How did you get all those followers?
They're so amazing. Like these are aerialists, primarily people that are taking aerial classes from all over the world. And as the art form gets more popular, we've really been able to sort of benefit from that and share. And that's a big thing I think that we've learned from in terms of growing our numbers on Instagram, is just sharing as much as we can, like not being afraid of posting certain tricks or things that maybe are special to us.
It's interesting in the circus and aerial performance professional world, because some people are very protective over their material and they don't want to have other people, steal it or it used to be like that a lot, very protective, and now it's growing to be such this huge industry. And I think that because of Instagram, everyone is sharing so much more than they used to.
And then the followers, they take that in, and since you're not selling them on anything, they're just enjoying your work, basically.
Exactly.
So I can see how that just trickles into bringing in a lot of followers.
I mean, the other thing is we really try to encourage it as an inspirational thing because we have had experience of people trying to teach themselves the tricks that we're doing on Instagram without any kind of instruction. So they'll watch on Instagram and then they'll try it by themselves, and we don't recommend that because obviously you need to learn certain techniques and have tips to be able to do that. So that's a big reason why we started the online course, is because yes, it's okay to learn from video, but you also should have the instruction behind it.
And the other thing about Instagram is we also really try to incorporate music and artistry. So rather than just climbing up and doing a trick, we're sort of performing it, and that again brings in the aspirational component.
And in order to get the reach that we've gotten, we've really utilized hashtags.
Yes.
We try to do at least 10 to 15 hashtags on each post, and then we try to post as many times a week as we can.
Yes.
Obviously, we're very hard workers, and it takes a lot of energy to prepare them. So we try to do 2 each. Like I'll do 2, she does 2 a week, and then we'll do a doubles one. Some weeks we're just either tired or have gigs or sore, so we can't always do it, but we try to be as regular as possible.
So is it just the hashtags, or is there something else beyond that? Are you also advertising on Instagram?
We do go in and sort of connect with other aerialists. So we go in and we spend time, and our team spends time liking other people's posts.
Right.
And that really helps connect us with our followers and with the aerial community in general. So using the hashtag like Aerial Silks or Aerialist, we can click on that, and our team can click on that and then sort of go in and like people's posts. And that again sort of keeps building the connection and just the community feeling.
So far we've covered email, Facebook, Instagram, but what has not worked for you guys?
Well, we would say that Yelp ads did not work for us.
Yelp ads.
Yelp itself is great because obviously it's a great way to search for new things in the area. But to pay for the ads, maybe not so much for us because we didn't really see the same turnover as we were hoping. Obviously with the studio itself, the most success we've had is actually word of mouth. Because we really do care about our studio and want to make it as positive and encouraging.
And Yelp is word of mouth, but that's
Exactly.
just the basic website, not necessarily paying for that next step of
Yeah, so we still get
Okay.
people from Yelp, but we don't need to necessarily pay for that.
Well, thank you so much for inviting us into your studio here. If they want to find out more information, where can they go to find you online?
Yeah, you guys can go to womackandbowman.com or Instagram at Womack and Bowman, and Facebook and Twitter at Womack and Bowman.
And then for the studio, if you want to come take a class with us, you can go to womackandbowmantheloft.com or on Instagram, womackandbowmantheloft as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time when we interview another local business talking marketing. Thanks. Bye.